Got clear. Look, first stream back in a little while. Gotta clear my throat already. Rough start. Rough start. We are live. Here we go. Back again. Thanks everyone tuning in already. Carter F, Nate the Great, Mayo, everyone tuning in. Thank you so much. I am back after how long has it been since the last stream? Has it been 2 weeks? I feel like it's been about 2 weeks since the last stream. I have a good reason as to why I wasn't here. So, I had the most recent stream was on a Friday when we were looking for the Kodiak Bear in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. What's up, you guys? Thank you for tuning in. Last stream I did was on a Friday. We were doing what we're going to be doing tonight, trying to catch Blood Moon Ursaluna in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And that Friday, like, I felt it in the middle of the day. Like, I felt something in my throat. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have, like, a sore throat for the next couple days. You know when you just, like, swallowing, you can just, like, feel it? That's what I had on that Friday night. Or that Friday during the day. Then my Friday night, you know, we toughed it out for the stream. But then by after the stream, I was like, dude, I ended the stream, like, went to bed. And then for the next 2 weeks, my throat was all messed up. It was ridiculous. I'm still, like, kind of, like, congested and stuff. Dude, I don't know what was wrong with me. Like, my whole, there was about a week and a half, my whole body was fine. I felt great, nothing wrong with me, except my throat. See, look, I'm still, like, messed up a little bit. My throat just cut, my voice just cut out right there. It hurt so bad to swallow. I'm like, I don't know what it was. Like, it just hurt to swallow, it hurt to talk. So I'm like, of course, like, I would be streaming and stuff, but, like, the one thing I do when I stream, like, is talk. Like, that's the number one thing I do when I'm streaming. I'm talking nonstop. And I'm like, of course, my voice is the only thing wrong with me. So I'm like, it is what it is. We are back. The stream schedule right now is I'm probably going to be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Occasionally, it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Depending on what they have classes and stuff. For instance, there's no class this Wednesday, so this week's Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the streams and stuff. But if I'm being honest, I was gonna start a new shiny hunt that I really want to do because I've been using a new Pokemon in Showdown that I really, really like. And I was gonna shiny hunt that Pokemon to get one in this game. But then I'm like, oh my gosh, I still haven't finished the stuff with Blood Moon Ursaluna. So I'm gonna pull it up right now. Yeah, I still need Flamigo. You're right. I do need Flamigo still. Forget Flamigo for now. Forget that ever happened. We'll finish that eventually. But look, it's been a bit since I played. I have played a little bit since the last stream, but you know what? I could have done the shiny hunt for what I wanted to do. Now that I think of it. Wait, what was that? Was that a 6-star dragon raid on a water? But I'm like, you know what? We have to finish this. We have to finish the thing of getting the Blood Moon Ursaluna. We can't have two different things in a row. We start and don't finish. We have to finish this. So tonight, we're streaming until I get Blood Moon Ursaluna. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how much longer is left, but hopefully it's not that long. Like, hopefully we're not here for like 4 hours. You get free Sinnoh starters from Jacques. Really? I'm gonna have to go get him. Oh, great. We're running into Starly. Oh, you only can get one? Ooh, if you only get one, I wonder what I should get. Starly's not letting me get away. Fine, Starly. The Elemental Axe will hit you with the Thunder Punch. And, oh my gosh, I got so much stuff to tell you guys. Final Gambit. That kills him, right? Yeah. Yeah, is the Decidueye raids done? Did that happen already? I saw that was happening. I don't know if it's done already or not. Of course, dude, the week I'm sick. They're done? Oh my gosh. I should have just done one just on my own. Why? Why? Get it? W-H-Y? Like the question why? Why? Decidueye. Just why and another why. Why? But, dude, I am telling you guys, this Saturday's video is going to be one of the craziest. I'm saying this right now. It's going to be one of the craziest pack openings on YouTube. It is like, dude, I have never seen anything like it before. It is actually absurd. You guys have to tune into it. It is, I mean, just. Yeah, 151 was sick, dude. I might open some more of it. And, I was pleasantly surprised with 151 because I was thinking about it. I had some stuff for it. I'm like, I'm going to make one video of opening this, and that's going to be it, just to make a video of me opening it because, like, there isn't really much I want from this set. But I will note, I might have opened one pack off. I opened one pack off camera, and I got my favorite card from the set, the Charizard. I pulled it. I have it here. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys real quick. Yes, dude. 5 subs away from 600. We're climbing. But look what I got. So on Saturday, was it Saturday? Yeah, it would have been Saturday. I opened up some more 151 and I pulled the Charizard, dude. This is the card I wanted the most from the whole set. Because look, it has the same face as like Donde's Charizard. Here, let me pull up. Do I have Donde in my party? Yeah. So, look at the face on the Charizard here. And then look at the Charizard in the game. It's got the same face, doesn't it? It looks like mean. It looks cool. I opened one pack off stream and I managed to pull that Charizard. I was so hyped. And then later that night, I actually opened packs and filmed it all. And let me just tell you guys, it is the craziest pack opening I've ever seen. It is absurd, the stuff I got. So yeah, let's see. I don't even remember what I have to do. Ready to go get photographs of some Pokemon and survey the forest for me? Yes, I want... Is that a shiny Indeedee? Was that just a... You saw that in the... Hang on. I'm pulling up the stream. There's no way. I mean... There's no way. Opening I've ever seen. Yes. Is that a shiny Indeedee? No, I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. Dude, I got scared there. I'm like, no way we missed a shiny. No, it's not. Oh my gosh, thank God. Oh, looks like it's about as good as it's gonna get. All right, partner, get out there and survey. Begin survey. They're out here in flops and... Am I just supposed to take photos of any Pokemon? Look, I'm doing the claw method. Yeah, do they skip Gen 8? Look, a Sudowoodo. Oh, this is a sick picture, actually. Yeah, look at that. That's a sick picture. You found no way, 68 of the shiny Slowpokes with hats? My brother got one. I've seen a bunch in gyms now that I think of it. Dude, I just like catching a Slowpoke because they're easy to get excellent throws with. Was there not something just right there? Or am I going crazy? Guess not. Ooh, Litwick. There's something to catch a picture of. Sudowoodo was the first pure rock type. Dude, I love that Sudowoodo. Oh my God. No way it just despawned. There is no way it just despawned. I always thought that Sudowoodo was a... Am I supposed to take multiple pictures of Sudowoodo? Because that's the only Pokemon we're actually seeing. Look at him. He's still chilling out here. I always thought Sudowoodo was part grass. Which, I mean, honestly fits it perfectly because it's like, it's meant to be like an imitation of a tree. Spinner rack, okay. There's more Pokemon up in the trees? What? They're in the trees? Where in the trees? Dude, I'm not even looking for... No duplicate picks? Okay, thank you. I see something out there. What is that? Oh, a Duskull. I can't tell what it is because it's trying to despawn. Well, maybe it's because of the fog it's hard to see Duskull? Oh. Alright, we're not getting that Duskull. There's no way. Geodude. Oh, don't get too close? Oh, okay. Alright, I see the Litwick out there. Let's go back to that. Dude, this is hard. We gotta go around all these Pokemon. Can I, like, creep up? Nope, I don't want to whistle at him. Okay, there. It got Litwick. Why did it sparkle like that? It's not a shiny, is it? No, it shouldn't be a shiny Litwick. Shiny Litwick has a, blue flame, if I'm not mistaken. I remember from the Calm Day. Yo, Rami, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, man. We're back streaming. Took a unfortunate 2-week break because I was sick. I had the worst sore throat I've ever had. Dude, one time I remember I missed a whole bunch of school because I had a sore throat. But it wasn't just like a... Is this a Pokemon here? Oh, yeah, it's a Geodude. But it wasn't like a normal sore throat. I remember I went to the doctor. And the doctor's like, open your mouth. I'm like, doing that whole thing. And he's like, well, I've never seen anything like this before. I'm like, the doctor's never seen anything like this before. What do you mean? Dude, I thought I was going to die. He said I had a blister on the, like, is it your uvula? The, like, punching bag in the back of your throat. The thing is hanging back there. I had a blister on that. And he was like, it was like a popped blister. I'm like, well, how did that happen? He's like, oh, I don't know. I've never seen it before. I'm like, well, great. So I was, it had, like, the same feeling with what I had those past couple weeks. But I'm all better now. Took you a half hour to get the Blood Moon Ursaluna. Dude, this is what, the third, fourth stream we've done doing it? No, well, we did do the stream of just battling to get it. Or using it. Now we're trying to just simply get it. And I was watching a video of Wolfie. Is this the only one you can get in the game? Like, you can't go get multiple of these things? Thank God we got Duskull there. Because I was watching Wolfie do, like, a tier list of all the Teal Mask Pokemon. And one thing he said was he put Blood Moon Ursaluna in A tier. And one of the knocks he had against it was, like, it's going to be difficult to get good IV ones. And so I was thinking, I'm like, is this the only one you can get? Can you not get any more? Imagine seeing a shiny here. That would be absurd. Can't catch it. Thought you were supposed to find a shiny Pokemon to snap a photo? Oh, God. That would take forever. I was literally just wondering, like, what if you find a shiny while doing this? You can't catch it. You just have to take a picture of it. Dude, I'm excited for the next shiny hunt. Ooh. Is that Shinx? No. Hatrini. Okay. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Got the picture of them. Look, they're hanging out and talking. The calm Pokemon. Hatina. Dude, speaking of Hatrini. Hatrini. I was going through some sealed Pokemon stuff I have. Like, just moving stuff around and reorganizing things. I did not know I have as much Champion's Path as I do. For those that recall, Champion's Path was September 2020. Ooh, was it 2020 or 2021? I think it was 2020. I'm looking this up. When did Champions Path release? This one website I like to use that gives me the information for all this stuff. Champions Path. Yeah, Champions Path was early, so it was September 25th, 2020. When Champions Path came out, there was so much hype around it. It had the shiny Charizard V full art and the Rainbow Rare VMAX Charizard. Everyone loved it. Tons of hype around it. And I bought a ton of it. Remember the first day it was out? Ooh, seed out up in the tree. I guess she was right. Oh, there's a Hoot Hoot flying out there. But, dude, I remember have I told you guys this story yet? So, the day Champions Path came out, I remember this day so vividly. That was, like, the most hyped up Pokemon set of the time. That was during prime Pokemon hype. Everything was absolutely insane. Stores couldn't keep this stuff on the shelves. There was limits at stores for how much stuff you could buy. Like, dude, stuff people were lining up while the vendor was there still stocking this stuff. Like, Pokemon, it was the prime of the Pokemon hype. And Pokemon during that time released a set where the chase cards are two special Charizard cards. One being a shiny Charizard, one being a Rainbow Rare VMAX Charizard. And it was like just the perfect recipe for the most hype you could possibly imagine. And I remember the day Champions Path came out, I'm like, I have to get stuff of this. I wanted to open some of it. I was like, I absolutely have to get some stuff. Can I take pictures in here? Yeah, I wonder if this is gonna work. Oh, it worked. Perfect. And so, I was like, I'm gonna go out to the stores right when they open to try to get some Champions Path. So what I did was, woke up early. I started pulling up to Targets as they were opening. And, dude, none of the stores had anything. I started going to Walmarts. None of them had a single thing. I eventually would learn that my Target, like the one close to me, doesn't stock stuff. So normally stuff releases on Friday. They don't stock it until the following Tuesday, which absolutely sucks, but it is what it is. And so I'm still going to all these different Targets, finding nothing. I was going to Walmart's, finding nothing. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go online and see like what it was. I started at probably like 6 a.m. and I was going all day. I was driving to all different stores and, eventually was like, you know what? Am I even gonna get anything? Is this worth my time to keep driving around? I'm like, you know, I was at a Target with my brothers. We didn't find anything. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna look up to see where other people are getting stuff. And hang on, I'll continue the story in a second. It looks like we photographed every Pokemon known to appear in the forest when it's foggy. Oh wow, we did it. We really pulled it off. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. Graw. Now we just send all of our data to the Pokemon searcher and wait, I guess it's supposed to take a little bit for all the data to be processed or whatever. You know, these photos you took were real. Good partner. You've got an eye for this. So, Spill, what are you thinking about the most when you're taking those photos? Honestly, I wasn't thinking about anything. We were just taking the pictures. Dude, speaking of the Paradox Pokemon, I'm so hyped for the next set. It's called Paradox Rift, right? That set is going to be insane. All the Paradox Pokemon, the Terra Water Garchomp. A Photography Prodigy. Dude, I don't even care about this. Let's just go through. I like how the camo's different Shamans, though. Left to keep the Kami as fast as I could. I thought if I could get a photo of an astounding Pokemon like that, maybe something inside me would change. It'll be okay, don't worry. We're about to get the Blood Moon Ursaluna. The Kodiak Bear. Partner. Oh, we're partners now? Alright, so the photos are done. Now, do we get to go get Blood Moon Ursaluna? Ooh, that's gotta be the Blood Moon Beast. We finally found it. Okay, here we go. You know, talking to you really helped me throw off some of that old tension. I think I'm ready to go meet the Blood Moon Beast. How about you? You ready? Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go meet the Blood Moon Beast. Then we're off. Nate, you found a base set Charizard? Seriously? That's crazy. It's finally time for me to capture the Blood Moon Beast on film, that is. Oh, well, I want to capture it, like, actually. Things start to look dicey. I'll be counting on you to handle the battling partner. Ooh, so I have to battle this thing. Yeah, Growlithe. I almost called him Rowlet. Now then, let's get going. All right, then. So do we see the Blood Moon Beast? Is it going to pop up? It's awfully quiet. Don't let your guard down. Where is this thing? Oh my god. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Are those footsteps, whatever's making them, must be huge. We gotta whisper. Rustle, rustle. Oh my god, there it is! The Kodiak Bear! We finally found it! Look, dude, he's just strolling right up to us! Oh my god. Dude, look at how gnarly this thing looks! It's got a red moon on its forehead, the Blood Moon Beast. It's real! We actually found it! Oh, Growlithe is getting all mad. My camera! Now you just have to be a good little beast and stay there while I snap a photo. Oh! He didn't like the flash from the picture. Wow, she put the flash on and pissed him off! Growlithe, you ready? What's Growlithe gonna do? Sounds like that's a no. Yeah, Growlithe ain't want to battle that thing. I've got it covered. Here we go. Let's roll. Siren thinks you've got this. Oh, look. Oh, she just runs away. She flashed the thing and got it all mad. Now we gotta fight the Kodiak Bear out here in the woods. Look at Fatty Lax flies out and he's yawning right out the jump. Oh my god, this thing's pissed off. Good thing, though, we don't just have any Lax. We have the Elemental Lax. Hitting him with an Ice Punch. Elemental Lax isn't... Oh, good lord. That did nothing. She's taking pictures amidst the battle. Alright, thanks. Well, that's not good at setting up the Calm Mind. Dude, do I even have strong Pokemon with me? We have Ice Punch. Maybe we get a Freeze off. Dude, I don't think... Oh, good lord. Double Calm Mind. I don't think we're going to survive a Blood Moon attack. We're level 82. Things is boosting special attack, and Donde's only level 100 we have with us. Oh my god, we're not going to survive the Blood Moon. Lex, no! He's dead! Okay. Oh. Let's go Iron Hands for a Drain Punch. Cause, I mean, dude, it's set up double, Okay, that did a lot, That's decent, Oh, no. Gyarados, you're up. I mean, clearly we outspeed it, so... The red Gyarados, Intimidate, lowered its attack. Too bad it's a special... Excuse me, special attacker. Alright, got it into the yellow. Yeah, that's the Gyarados. I knew you could do it. There's such wonderful things. There's so much good stuff to capture. I'm out here dying. My Pokemon are getting slaughtered, and you're worried about the pictures you're taking? Dude, we're not surviving a single attack. I should have brought Azumarill with us. I might lose. Chen Pao can do 2 attacks because he's got Focus Sash. Let's send him out there. Weaken the defense. Okay, we lowered its defense, and we're going to hit it with a physical move. Okay, that was huge. I think this Chen Pao is going to lock in the win for us. Oh my god, dude, that's 3 attacks we'll be able to get off here because it hit another Calm Mind. How many can you do? Only 4, right? This thing's going to max out what it's stacking. Ice Spinner. Again. Oh my god, it's going to be 1 tap when we're done with it. Blood Moon. We survive on 1 HP because of Focus Sash. Chen Pao, Focus Sash OP. Dude, this is an intense battle. Blood Moon Ursaluna strong. Ice Spinner again. Give us like a crit. No, Ice Spinner stab. Alright, let's go Dragonite Aqua Tail. Dude, I don't even know if this is gonna do a lot. Oh my god, it took it out, let's go! Down goes Blood Moon Ursaluna, down goes the Kodiak Bear, Dragonite's too OP! Now's your chance to catch it. Catch. You know what? This thing needs to be in an Ultra Ball with how strong it is. This thing deserves to be in an Ultra Ball. The Kodiak Bear with an Ultra Ball. Caught it! Let's go! We finally did it. Finally got the Kodiak Bear in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet after too many streams. It took this thing. This wasn't even hard to get. It took us way too long to get this thing, but finally we managed to get it. Dude, look how menacing it looks there, just standing there, arms hanging at its side, hunched over. This thing looks awesome. Give Ursaluna a nickname. Oh yeah. How do I go back? How do I space? I just named it. Oh, I didn't even give it a nickname. I swear, dude. The maneuvering around and nicknaming this stuff is the most difficult task I've ever done in any video game. Yo, Justin West, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Dude, why can't I just ever get a nickname right? Yeah, I need to give my Pokemon a chance to rest and recover. They all were getting one-tapped left and right. Thank God Chen Pao had a Focus Sash, or we might not have won that battle. Could have done it without you, partner. Because you would finally feel like I have some photos here that I want to keep forever. Oh, well, glad to hear. It's been ages since I felt this way seriously. And I'm all motivated. It's time to write and feel. Man, see, they head back to the village and get the photos developed. I'll always see my family. The ways time. Okay. Could I name it the Kodiak Bear now? Alright. I kind of want to see the IVs. This is a good one. Dude, we got good IVs! Best special attack, best defense, decent speed, decent special defense, decent HP. Special attack and defense, let's go! This thing is awesome! It pretty much has the moveset I want with it, too. Oh my gosh. Throw this thing in the party. Chen Pao, sorry. Throw you back. You're the PvP guy. PvP Pokemon. Don't know why that's there. And here's our shiny page, you know, just to flex them for a bit. Show off. Yeah. Shiny King Gambit. Shiny Low Kicks. Shiny All Might. Shiny Abomasnow. Shiny Baxcalibur. Almost said Frigabax. Another shiny Pawniard. Shiny Wooper. Shiny Brute Bonnet. I can never think of this thing's name. Then shiny Haxorus. That's such a sick one. Yo, Justin West, thank you for taking the time to tune in tonight. I appreciate it. The next stream will be Wednesday night at the same time in the same place. But now, I can nickname this thing, right? Check summary. Change nickname. So we finally caught this thing. After finally catching Blood Moon Ursaluna, there is only one thing to name this thing. Kodiak Bear! The biggest, baddest, strongest Pokemon there is in Scarlet and Violet. Look at this thing. Look how menacing it looks. Can you show the IVs? It doesn't show the IVs from here. Trust me, this thing's OP. We finally managed to catch the Kodiak Bear. Took a little bit, but we finally managed to get it. And now, in our possession, we have the strongest Pokemon from the Teal Mask, the Kodiak Bear. Now, we gotta go heal it up. Because, you know, I have to talk to this lady again. I'm just gonna fly to the Pokemon Center. I mean, we might as well wrap this completely up now. Let's go see what she has to say. Heal up at Nurse Joy. I have to give it the move set. What is it? My move set is Blood Moon, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, Moonblast. Moonblast is the move. I couldn't remember if it was Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast, but it's Moonblast. In Hyper Voice, oh, actually, you know what? I have the item I want to give it to. Assault Vest, there it is. Give to a Pokemon, Assault Vest. Let's check our TMs. Alright, so we're looking for the Fairy Moon move. Moonblast and Hyper Voice. It might be able to learn Hyper Voice. I'd have to check. I'm pretty sure it doesn't learn Moonblast, though. I think that's something you have to teach it. Oh my god, we have Hyper Voice. Again, I want to check and see if it has it. I want to check and see if it has it first. Moonblast, 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 Moonblast. Oh, surely I have Moonblast, right? I don't have Moonblast? Well, let's see what moves it can learn. Remember a move. Oh my gosh, thank God it can remember Moonblast. Get rid of Slash. Here's the thing with me. I have to make sure I have the move. Oh, Hyper Voice? No. I have to make sure the moves are in the same spot as they were with the other one I used. Because if I have them in the wrong spot, I'm going to misclick so many times. Now go find Hyper Voice. Oh, good lord. We all saw it in here, right? I wasn't going crazy. There it is, Hyper Voice. We have two of them, too. Give the Kodiak Bear. Get rid of Calm Mind. Learn Hyper Voice. Check summary. Rearrange moves. I think this was the order I had it in. I think that was it. No, because I would do stab, stab. I think this is the order. There we go. Kodiak Bear is said and done. Locked in. The Kodiak Bear and the Lax. That's, yeah, they're mortal enemies. You guys are right. The two biggest, baddest Pokemon from the Foggy Woods, they're mortal enemies. Can you see my chat? Yeah, I can see that message, Mayo. Yeah. So, I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to do next. But first, I'm going to wrap this up. I think I have to come talk to this lady again. Yeah, the fight for the forest. The Kodiak Bear and the Elemental Lax. How do they look? Not good enough to show anyone. So I'm the better cameraman? I mean, she did say all my Pokemon were perfect. I'm going for the shiny, better Pikachu Mimikyu. I like Mimikyu. What does shiny Mimikyu look like? I don't even know. Perrin. I feel like we already knew her name, right? She's introducing herself like we've never learned her name before. I feel like we've known her name the whole time. Choice Scarf? Oh, why, thank you! And a Growlithe. That's Hisuian Growlithe, right? Imagine it's shiny. Imagine she just gave us a shiny Hisuian Growlithe. I'll raise Growlithe to be strong. Head Smash, Choice Scarf, Hisuian Arcanine. Excuse me. What are the odds she gave us the Choice Scarf? That's what I do on Showdown. Choice Scarf, Hisuian Arcanine, Head Smash, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, and I don't remember the last move. Ooh, amazing stats. Best, pretty good, best, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, I'll take it. What was I gonna do now? Ooh, I remember. So we have a fair amount. How many Pokemon do we have from the decks, actually? We have all of them? I'm not battling tonight. Here, this Pokédex. Okay, no way I don't have a Yanma. This is the most complete I might have ever had a Pokédex. Don't have an Applin, Diplin, Flapple, or the other ugly apple thing. Don't have a Politoed. Don't know what 47, 48, 50, or 52 are. Don't have a Shiftry, Gallade, Gardevoir. Even though Gallade pops up on the nearby, but I've never managed to get it. Don't have either of those things. Phantump, I'm kind of surprised. Trevenant, we've seen Trevenant in the wild. Poltergeist, Sinistra. I got Sinistra from a raid, that's why I don't have Poltergeist. Don't have a Golem, because you need to evolve or trade for that. Don't have a Conkeldurr. Don't have Morpeko. Probopass, that's an item to evolve. Or a Choreo. Don't even know if we've seen one yet. Gliscor, no. Minshow, or whatever it's called, don't have that. Dusclops, don't have that. Or Dusknoir, sorry. Don't have that. 151 and 153, don't know who those are. Don't have my low tick. We did see that my low tick during the story, but don't have that. Dunsparce and Dudunsparce? Dudunsparce. I never knew that was this thing's name. You have Dunsparce, land snake Pokemon. Dudunsparce. Talk about the laziest Pokemon design of all time. What is this thing? Like, Dunsparce is a Pokemon that looks fine. It's always been something people wish it had something cooler over the years, but they unfortunately never gave it anything. Then they finally give it an evolution, and we go from Dunsparce to Dudunsparce. Like, they literally just doubled its body. They gave it 2 bodies and called it a day and added a duh in the name. Dunsparce to Dunsparce, let's give it an extra body. Like, dude, this might be the most disappointing evolution we've ever had. They did Dunsparce dirty with the Dunsparce right here. That's ridiculous. Barboach, we've seen those. Whiscash, we've seen those. Really, no Gibble yet. Or Garchomp. I don't have a Goodra in this game? There's no way I don't have a Goodra. Surely I would have caught one by now. I mean, you already know we have the shiny Goodra in Pokemon Go. Took me a second to figure out what it was. Hang on. There we go. Still don't have an Indeedee, and then the legendary guys. I assume that's the evolution of Basculin. Was Riolu just on there twice? Did you guys see that? Yeah, Riolu's on there twice. Oh, is that for one for each of the Pokedexes? Oh, that's probably why. That's probably the Kitakami. That's normal Scarlet Violet, right? King Gambit and the Dunsparce are coming to Pokemon Go. If you search the name and click Show Evolution, they will show. The funniest thing of people trying to hype up Dunsparce, even though the Game Freak made it a longer boy. That's exactly what they just made it a longer boy. But, unfortunately, I don't think the evolution being in Pokemon Go means it's coming anytime soon. Because if you look at the Pokedex, the same thing is for Rockruff and Lycanroc. In the Pokedex, it says you can get the Dusk form Lycanroc, but obviously you can't yet. I have 100 IV Rockruff I've been saving for the Dusk form Lycanroc, because that's my favorite one by far. The orange one, the one that Ash won the Alola League with, like, that's my favorite one. Look at the fatty with this floaty. He's going to pop that thing and drown. But I know what we're going to do for the next shiny hunt, and I believe it is right here where I have to go. So the next Pokemon we're going to be shiny hunting, and we'll start doing this tonight, and then continue it with the next stream on Wednesday. But I have decided what we're going to do next. We're doing another shiny hunt. I decided that I'm going to shiny hunt something new from the Teal Mask. I'm like, you know what? Let's get something cool from this. And also, too, I was like, I want to get something I actually want to use. I don't want to just get a shiny just to get a shiny. I want to get something that I'm actually going to play with and use. And so, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a new team in Showdown. Making a new team. And I ended up deciding, like, you know what? I'm going to use Ludicolo. Roompapa. And I decided to start using him, thinking he was just going to be, like, bad. I was like, but he does have Swift Swim, and, you know, if you set him up with rain, he can go pretty fast and get some turns off. And I was just playing around with him a little bit. The next thing I know, I do Swift Swim Weather Ball, and that thing is one-tapping every Pokemon I come up against. Some of the only Pokemon that were able to survive a hit were... honestly, I don't know off the top of my head. All I know is against a Cresselia, I was astonished at how much damage it did, because Cresselia is normally like a bit of a tanky Pokemon, but it did an absurd amount of damage to... Oh, these are the Oricorios. It did an absurd amount of damage to the Cresselia. I'm like, you know what? This is the next Pokemon we're shiny hunting. I love Ludicolo. Roompapa, as it's called in Japanese. I'm like, I need to shiny hunt this thing. It has awesome shiny. I want to battle with it in VGC. And it's just such an awesome Pokemon. One of my favorite cards I have, one of my favorite Pokemon cards of all time, is a Delta Species Fire type Ludicolo Hollow from EX Crystal Guardians during the Ruby and Sapphire era. And I'm like, you know what? That card is so cool because it's a Fire type Ludicolo leaning against some crystals, and the Ludicolo looks like it's on fire. And I'm like, now with Terastallizing, you can do the crystallizing, where Pokemon Terastallizes and becomes like crystal-like. The Ludicolo is leaning on a crystal. Become crystal-like, and then turn into a fire type, the Delta Species type. I'm like, dude, this is literally the exact card I have. Like, one of my favorite Pokemon cards of all time. I can literally have that exact Pokemon in the game. And so, that's what we're going to try to do here. Except, obviously, I want to get a shiny one, because, you know, who doesn't want a shiny Roompapa? So, that's what we're looking for here for the rest of the stream today, and we will be for the next stream and probably the streams for the foreseeable future. Mayo, there might be a way which you can do that. I'm not positive. At least I think there used to be. You can do some. There's like anything goes. But then also too, there's something else you can do to kind of play in that way. I apologize. I don't specifically remember what it was called, though. Can this Oricorio piss off? It didn't want me to catch it before. Now it's not letting me leave. All right, jump over the Oricorio. There we go. Don't care about them. So I saw one Lotad swimming around already. I wonder... Oh my god, they're just going to be in here? Are they the only Pokemon that spawn in the water here? Oh my god, this is going to be so much fun. We literally just get to swim around this little pond and look at all the Lotad. Until we find a shiny one. I'm not going to make a sandwich right now because I have no idea what sandwich I would need, and I don't want to waste time. Look, our boy Munchlax is just chilling over here. I don't want to waste time looking for a sandwich. I'm just going to swim around here right at the jump. Imagine we find it first stream here. Dude, look at a Lotad. That's not a gold Hoot, is it? No. Yeah, Mayo, let's hope it's not... Let's hope and pray it doesn't end up being that long. Shiny Lotad's like a purple, right? I have a shiny Ludicolo in Pokemon Go. I don't think I have another shiny Lotad, so let me look it up. Shiny Lotad. Yeah, it's like the top's like a darker green and his body's like a... More like a maroon, I should say, rather than a purple. I love Ludicolo. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. So we just got to look for that maroon body on the Lotad. Is that shiny? Dude, this is going to be annoying. I'm going to keep thinking all these Pokemon are shiny and they're just not. It's because the lighting. Dude, like the Hoot looks... Why is Hoot... How is he floating like that? His arms are down. He's not even flapping his wings. I'm going to be seeing all these other Pokemon and thinking they're going to be shiny. They're just not going to be shiny. Oh, I'm doing some Go battling. Golem, Greninja, and a Hundo Salamence. Working pretty well. I'm trying to get a legendary from the level 20 stuff. Dude, it's hard. It's hard. I think I've only gotten a couple legendaries from that. But yeah, you have to get to level 20 just to get the chance of getting a legendary Pokemon from the rewards. It's not even guaranteed. Good luck, though. Dude, I love Lotad. You see how, like, its head's, like, full of water? I think that looks so funny. Lotad. Lotad. Oh, look at that one. He's coming in for a swim. Oh, you know what? I should tell you guys. What was this story I was telling earlier that I didn't finish? Oh, Champion's Path. That's what it was. So, continuing the story from earlier on, this past weekend I was going through some of my sealed Pokemon products, and dude, I was finding stuff I didn't even know I had. I did not know I had as much Champion's Path as I do. I have a handful of ETBs, but I have a bunch of the Hatrini V boxes, and I had absolutely no idea. Champion's Path was one of my favorite sets when it first released, just because of the hype around it. If I'm being honest, it was kind of like a second iteration of Burning Shadows, where the set was kind of butt cheeks, the pull rates were bad, but it had some insane Charizard card as the big chase card, so that's why everyone loved it so much. It came out September 25th, 2020, during the peak of the Pokemon hype from the pandemic and all that stuff. That was when all the cards were selling for record prices. Everything was absolutely absurd during that time. Pokemon products were flying off the shelves. Targets, Walmarts, any other store couldn't even keep the stuff in stock. They were putting limits on how much stuff you could buy. Vendors were having people line up to buy the stuff as the vendors were stocking the shelves. It was absolutely insane. Pre-orders for prices of stuff started going up through the roof. It was absolutely absurd. And I mean, to be fair, with good reason. During the prime of all of that hype, Pokemon releases a set that has 2 chase cards that are both special Charizard cards. One being a Rainbow Rare Charizard, another one being a shiny Full Art Charizard. Those 2 cards were absolutely insane. But for being honest, those were the only 2 good cards from Champion's Path. Champion's Path did have the ETBs that were themed around the Charizard VMAX, and then the promo card was a normal Charizard V Full Art. Awesome promo, awesome ETBs, awesome artwork on both things. It was like the absolute perfect thing they could have released at that time to just simply add on to all of the hype that was already there. It was absolutely absurd. Everything was insane. It was so crazy at the time. And I remember the day Champion's Path came out. Pokemon sets always come out on Friday, for those that don't know. The new sets release on Fridays. It's never like a Wednesday or a Tuesday. It's always on Fridays. And so I decided, I was like, you know what? This set is so cool, so hyped up. I had 2 ETBs pre-ordered, but I'm like, you know what? I want to try to find some more stuff in the stores to open it on the day of release. And so what I was doing was going around to all the different Targets and Walmarts near me. I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning, and I started driving to all these different stores and was going to store as they opened. And just store after store after store after store after store after store after store, there was absolutely nothing. I didn't come across a single Champion's Path product. I ended up taking a break around lunchtime, had some lunch. I think I ended up going to the gym and lifting and stuff. Then I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back out. Went out, and just again, nothing. I ended up picking up my brothers. They ended up going around and looking with me. We go to a bunch of Targets again, Targets and Walmarts. I had like a route I was going through because I'm like, the stores I was going to hadn't gotten anything in stock yet, and I'm like, they're bound to get something eventually. The shelves are bound to be stocked sometime today, so I don't want to miss anything. But we end up going around, and just find absolutely nothing at all. And we're at the end of the day. The sun's starting to go down. And, like, I haven't found a single thing. I've seen other people in stores at, like, Targets and stuff, and I've been talking to them. Are you looking for Champion's Path 2? They're all like, yeah. Have you found anything? Nope. No one had found anything. And, like, you know what? There's no way, like, this stuff just didn't release. So I decided to start looking it up. I'm like, I go on, like, Reddit, Twitter, all those different places to see if people are posting of them finding Champion's Path in the store. And I saw a post on Reddit of people saying, if you are having trouble finding Champion's Path in Targets and Walmarts or other main stores like that, check your local Barnes & Noble. And I'm like, Barnes & Noble? I go to Barnes & Noble to buy manga and stuff. I've never gone there to buy Pokemon cards, though, at this time. And it's like, you know what? Let's head over to Barnes & Noble and see what they've got. So we head on over to Barnes & Noble after, hours of searching all day. I've been out since like 6 a.m. At this point, it's like 5:30 in the afternoon. I had been going all day and came up with absolutely nothing. And me and my brothers driving over to Barnes & Noble thinking, maybe, just maybe, they'll have something. We walk into Barnes & Noble, and this is before the Pokemon cards were kept back behind the registers. So they're on a little display in the middle of the upstairs section at my Barnes & Noble. And so we walk into Barnes & Noble, go up the escalator, turn right once we go up the escalator, and straight ahead is the Pokemon shelf. We see absolutely nothing at first, and we walk around to the other side of it, and sitting right in the middle of the shelf is a single Champion's Path ETB. We finally found a Champion's Path ETB after searching all day long. My brothers and I were freaking out. We were so hyped, so excited. And we grabbed it. Obviously, we're going to buy it. But then, like, we were so hyped. We just grabbed it. We didn't, like, leave right away. We grabbed it and just kept, like, hanging out in the store for a bit. We couldn't believe we had finally found something. We were looking at some other stuff in the store as well. And we're about to leave. And we're walking over the escalator. And we see a worker walking back over to the Pokemon shelf carrying another Champion's Path ETB. And so I'm telling my brother, like, go over and grab that right there. I tell one of my brothers to go grab it, and my other brother ask him to go ask the guy if they have any more. Because I'm like, if they have me go over, like, I'm a little bit older, I'm like, the guy's probably going to be a lot more closed off, rather than if a little kid goes to ask him about Pokemon cards, he's probably more likely to say, oh yeah, we got some more for you. But we went over, grabbed the one he had listed on, or put on the shelf. So we ended up having 2 Champions Path ETBs at this point. And then we asked him if he had any more, and he said that was actually the last one they had. He's like, you can call other Barnes & Noble to see if they have any more. Most of them are doing what we're doing, where they're only putting out one at a time to prevent people from just buying all of them at once. So we called the other Barnes & Nobles around. None of them had anything, but honestly, we didn't even care at that point. We had finally gotten 2 Champions Path ETBs after a full day of searching. We were cool with the one. We ended up getting another one, and it was absolutely insane. And on the drive back home, we are driving past a Walmart, and I'm like, should we even stop here? We already had the 2 Champions Path boxes. We were going all day. I'm like, I mean, do we really want to stop? My brothers did not want to stop, I will like to note. But I'm like, you know what? I said, you know what? Let's go. Let's go into this Walmart and see if they have anything. We go into the Walmart. From the last time we were at that Walmart to now, so while we were at that Barnes & Noble, the Walmart had been stocked with Champions Path, and the stuff was gone because the new tags were there on the shelf saying like Champions Path, Pokemon product, or whatever the specification was for this specific label, and all of it was gone, except on the bottom shelf in the back, there was a single double V-Box. We were so hyped. We grabbed that, bought it, and just were absolutely ecstatic. 3 Champions Path products, 2 ETBs, 1 double V-Box, and we were just so hyped and so excited just to get those 3 products. We then ended, I remember the rest of the day so vividly. We ended up going home. We opened up one of the Champions Path ETBs. I think we got a full art Gardevoir, a Dreadnought, full art as well, and I pulled a gold secret rare mystery food tin because, you know, your boy's the gold card king, and we got decent pulls out of the 1 ETB we opened. We saved the other one and opened it up on a different day, but that night, I remember we went to Little Caesars to get some pizza. Little Caesars is one of the most underrated pizza places out there, and I stand by that statement. Then we came home, I remember. PokeRev was streaming. He was doing some crazy stream of opening up all this different Champions Path stuff. Had him playing, sitting there eating the pizza. Dude, it was just, oh my gosh. That was such an awesome day, and that's one of my favorite memories I have from, like, experiencing, like, the Pokemon TCG community or whatever you want to call it. Like, one of my favorite memories of Pokemon cards is that day. It was so awesome. But tying back to why I started this story in the first place was because right now, I was astonished at how much Champions Path I have. The thing is, it was so hard to find right at the start there. It was so scarce because the hype and stuff was around it. But eventually got to a point where there was tons of Champions Path. It was just sitting on shelves, and I bought a ton of it because of that, because I'm like, this was such a hyped up set. People are going to look back on it years from now with the nostalgia factor. It's got the shiny Charizard, the Rainbow Rare VMAX Charizard. I'm like, this is going to be a very, very, very iconic and sought after set years down the road. So I bought a ton of it, and I have tons of those Hitrini V-Boxes. And I have a couple of other stuff, like I have a Marnie V-Box as well. I have a bunch of Champions Path stuff now. But it's funny that on the first day it came out, I spent all day searching for some stuff, and we were so hyped about having 2 ETBs and a single double V-Box. It was a total of 24 packs, and now I have at least, like, well over 100 Champions Path packs, and it's just, like, something I literally forgot about. But Champions Path, like, that story I have there, like the hype around Champions Path at the time, that's why that's going to be one of the most iconic Pokemon sets of all time, because simply of the hype that was around the set when it first came out. It was unlike anything else up until that point. I think you could argue that nothing else has even come close to matching that sense that in Champions Path was just truly something special and absolutely unreal. And who knows if we'll ever see anything that hyped up in Pokemon ever again, because the Champions Path hype was truly unmatched. To this day, has still yet to be matched. I said that weird at the end. To this day, Champions Path is still one of the most iconic and hyped up sets of all time, and who knows if we will ever see a set with more hype surrounding it than we saw Champions Path when it was initially released on September 25th, 2020. Dude, it was insane. Champions Path was crazy. Little Caesars is the best. It out-pizzas the Hut. Dude, Pizza Hut sucks. I stand by that statement. Pizza Hut blows. I was at some friends the other day, and we were watching the football game, and someone made the decision to get food. I'm always for getting food. I love me some food. But they got Pizza Hut. And normally I'm like, all right, I don't care. Pizza's pizza. I'll eat whatever. But eating the Pizza Hut, I'm like, dude, this is like actually bad. Like, I'd prefer a frozen pizza over Pizza Hut right here. It was like, Pizza Hut wasn't it. But Little Caesars, on the other hand, dude, I'm not going to speak on just normal Little Caesars pizza. Because, like, if you get, like, just a normal cheese or maybe a normal pepperoni, normal sausage, I don't get those, so I can't speak on those. Extra most bestest pepperoni from Little Caesars. It's like $7.85 or something like that. They load up the pepperonis on there. There's so many of them, and it is so good. That's when I normally get that on Fridays after school. That's one of my favorite things to get. Extra most bestest Little Caesars pepperoni pizza. It is so good. You know what? I'm probably gonna get that for dinner this Friday, and then have that before the stream. And come out here and start streaming. That would be awesome. You passed a shiny? No way. No, I didn't notice it. There's no way. I'll check again. I'll check after the stream. I don't think I did. Justin West, I think you're messing with me. You always say I missed a shiny. Oh, Yanma? Oh, dude, honestly, probably. I don't care about shiny Yanma, if I'm being honest. I mean, if I notice it, yeah, it's sick, but was it really a shiny Yanma? Dude, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm paying attention only to Lotad right now. Because I want shiny Roompapa. But, I'm going to end this stream here. Don't get mad, I know. It is a little bit of a shorter stream today. Please don't get mad. I'm going to end it here. First stream back for a little bit. I thank you guys so much for watching. Next stream will be Wednesday. Look, I could barely get the word Wednesday out. Next stream will be Wednesday. Same time, same place. 7 or 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll probably stream for an hour to 2 hours. No stream tomorrow. Like I said, stream on Wednesday. And we will be shiny hunting Lotad to get a shiny Roompapa / Ludicolo in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Tonight was an awesome stream. I'd, do a short stream here coming back. Like I said, I was sick. Sorry about not doing streams the past couple of weeks, past 2 weeks. Videos I've still been pumping out though. I've been trying to post a YouTube short every single day. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. I've been, this week, I got a couple of Pokemon Go shorts going up. And then this Saturday's video is going to be insane. I'll talk about this some more later in the week. But Saturday's video is going to be absolutely absurd. So that's all for tonight though. Like I said, thank you guys all so much for watching. Shout out to everyone here. Mayo, Justin West, Nate, thank you for tuning in. Carter F, thank you for tuning in. Rami, thank you for tuning in. Mayo, like, you're the best, man. You guys are always in here. Thank you all so much for watching. I greatly do appreciate it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, both at the PokePlaya. But like I said, that is all. Thank you all so very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And this is the PokePlaya signing out.